Chapter 9. Growing Plants. All living things need to reproduce so that their kind does not die out. The process of giving birth to young ones of their own kind is called reproduction. Some animals, including human beings, reproduce by giving birth to babies. Some animals, like birds, lay eggs. How do plants reproduce? Though most plants reproduce through seeds, there are many other ways in which plants reproduce and multiply. Plants reproduce and multiply through seeds, spores, and other parts like roots, stems, and leaves. Flowers play an important role in the reproduction cycle of plants. Reproduction through seeds. A seed is a small hard part of a plant from which a new plant grows. Food for the baby plant is stored in the seed leaves. As long as the baby plant does not grow green leaves, it depends on the food stored in the seed. Seeds of some plants like grams, peas, and beans have 2 seed leaves and are called dicot seeds. Seeds of some plants like wheat, maize, and rice have 1 seed leaf and are called monocot seeds. A maize seed has 1 seed leaf. A baby plant inside the seed is called the embryo. It is the source of the root, stem, and leaf. Apicotyl, cells at the tip of the embryo that form the leaves and upper stem of the plant. Hypocotyl, middle part of the embryo that becomes the lower part of the stem. Dicot seed structure. Seed coat, cotyledon, apicotyl, hypocotyl, embryo. Monocot seed structure. Seed coat, endosperm, cotyledon, apicotyl, radicle. Structure of dicot and monocot seeds. Radicle. Cells on the other end of the embryo that develops into the roots system of the young plant. Cotyledon. A source of energy and nutrients for the embryo. Endosperm. Stored food in the form of starch. Seed coat. Protects the seed and also controls germination by restricting water and oxygen to the embryo. Seed coat. The outer tough covering of the seed is called the seed coat. It protects the seed inside from insects, disease, and damage. A seed cannot develop into a plant until the seed coat is broken. Cotyledons. The only food supply for the seed and the baby plant are the cotyledons. They surround the embryo and push up through the soil to grow into a young plant. The cotyledons supply food till the green plant begins to make its own food through photosynthesis. Do you know? The process by which seed is formed is called fertilization. After fertilization, the flower dries up and fruit is formed. Seed germination. The growth of baby plant from seed is called germination. Seed, seedling, baby plant, adult plant, germination of seed. A seed needs oxygen, moisture, temperature, and light for germination. After germination, slowly, tiny roots and shoots come out of the seed. At this infant stage, the plant is called a seedling. Roots and a tiny shoot emerge from the seed at this stage. Explosion. Some fruits like peas in a pod burst open or explode when dry. The force of explosion helps to scatter the seeds away from the parent plant. Dispersal of seeds. Plants are fixed to the ground and cannot move from one place to another. If all baby plants grow near the parent plant, not at all would survive. They would not get enough sunlight, food, water, and space to grow. There are some agents in nature to scatter these seeds. These agents carry the seeds from fruits away from their parent plants. This process is called dispersal. There are many ways through which seeds disperse. Dispersal is carried out by the wind, water, animals, and also by the explosion of fruits. The special structures of certain seeds and fruits help these seeds in dispersal. Do you know? The world's largest seed belongs to a palm called the double coconut or Coco de Mer. The mature seeds can weigh as much as 17.6 kg, making them the heaviest in the world. 1. By wind. Seeds of cotton, madar and hiptage are light and have hair or wings, so they are easily carried by the wind. Cotton seeds also have a fluff around them which help them fly. Dandelion seeds are carried away by the wind. 2. By water. Some plants grow near water. Their seeds and fruits are carried away by water. These seeds have special structures that help them stay afloat. For example, coconut is hollow from inside. It has a thick fibrous cover that help it to float. The seeds of lotus, water lily, and hydrilla are also dispersed by water. 3. By human beings and animals. Human beings and animals eat fruits like cherries and mangoes and throw away their seeds. Some seeds have hooks or spines. They get stuck to the hairy skin of animals and are carried away. Birds swallow some seeds which come out unchanged in their droppings. For example, the xanthium fruit has spines, the tiger nail seed has hooks, and the spear fruit has stiff hair. Xanthium fruits are dispersed by animals. Reproduction through spores. Some plants like ferns, mosses, fungi, and mushroom do not have flowers, so they do not produce seeds. They reproduce through tiny parts called spores. Each spore can grow into a new plant. Fern, fungi, moss, plants from spores. Reproduction through parts of the plant. Some plants grow from the body parts of the plants like carrots, radishes, turnips, and beetroots can grow into new plants. The method of obtaining new plants from the leaves, stems, and roots of the parent is called vegetative propagation, a bryophyllum plant. Some plants like bryophyllum grow new plants on the edges of their leaves. Each new plant falls on the ground and grows on its own. Stem cutting from plants like sugarcane and rose can be planted to grow new plants. This is known as budding. Like sweet potato, plants like dahlia and asparagus also reproduce through roots. Sweet potato. Some underground stems like potato and ginger have eyes growing on them. These eye buds can be removed and planted to grow a new plant, or the potato with the buds can be planted to grow new plants. Potato eye, potato bud, potato plant, potato new plant. New plant from underground stem. Plants from other countries. Many plants found in India have come from other countries. Let us read about some of them. Potatoes, chilies, and tomatoes came from South Africa. Wheat from Egypt, marigold Central America, rose from China, banana and mango came from East Asia. Onion is a native of Egypt. Apple originated in China, while watermelon was first grown in South Africa. Some spices also have a foreign origin. Cloves and pepper originated in Indonesia. Cinnamon came from Sri Lanka. The British introduced tea and lychee from China. Cabbage, cauliflower and other winter vegetables came from West Indies. The story of tea. Tea is a tropical evergreen plant. It is grown in huge tea garden. However, tea was first grown in China. The tea plant needs rainfall, but water should not be allowed to collect around the roots. Special type of warm climate with enough rainfall is needed for growing tea. In India, tea gardens are found in Assam, West Bengal, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The British introduced it to India as well as in their own country. Legend has it that about 5,000 years ago, there was a Chinese emperor who always boiled water before drinking it. One day some tea leaves fell into the pot of boiling water. It gave the water a delightful flavor. The emperor liked it very much and wanted to have it every day. The leaves that fell into the water were wild tea leaves. Later, the habits of drinking tea spread throughout the world. Wild tea plants were discovered in Assam by a British Army officer in 1823. The Britishers imported tea seeds into India from China in 1840. This led to the establishment of commercial tea plantations in India. Now, India and Sri Lanka are the main tea-producing countries in the world. Value voice. We should not destroy plants or trees by plucking flowers or leaves. Words. Dispersal. The process of scattering of seeds through agents of nature. Seedling. A baby plant. Tea plantation. A huge area in which tea plants are grown. Tropical. From the tropics, which are a very warm part of the world. Evergreen. A tree or plant which has leaves throughout the year. Let's remember. The process of giving birth to young ones of their own kind is called reproduction. A seed has a seed coat, seed leaves, and a baby plant inside it. There are many ways in which plants reproduce and multiply through seeds, spores, and other parts. The baby plant inside the seed is called an embryo. The growth of baby plant from seed is called germination. There are many ways by which plants disperse their seeds. Seeds are dispersed by wind, water, animals, or bursting of roots. Seeds were imported into India from China.